Air Force Club take up their starting position ahead of what will be another manic dash towards the finish line. A finish line beyond which lies pastures substantially greener, substantially more fertile, substantially more lucrative. They really do want to get off to a flyer here. This is a distinctively southern European feeling stadium, a venue right on the banks of the river. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
For me, it has to be the magical Angel Di Maria. What I like about him is how he's tailored his game to play in different positions, whether it be central midfield, attacking midfield, or as a winger. And, you know, he can adapt to whatever's required.
Yeah, the easiest way to make a difference is to score, so no argument there. So off we go then. Hernandez. Rodrigue. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And he's had a hit! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Di Maria. Shot a goal! And it's a goal!
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
E o gol! Aos 7 minutos do primeiro tempo, pelo jogador, camisa 10.
So, a breakthrough already. Aktukolu, under an awful lot of pressure. Played back to the goalkeeper. Hernandez. Spread neatly. He gets big! Good delivery, but no joy.
Well, this is simple. The supply is to be admired. The defending is to be admonished.
Air Force Club with the corner, there first. And he gets rid in a hurry. And now they can spring out of defence. Chance for the header! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in.
Well, he did get himself into a good position. Something for him to cling to.
It's their second corner of the game. Gets his head to it! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. So just the one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Aktukolu. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And the keeper's got it again. Quarter of an hour played. Hernandez.
They've certainly set out to cause a problem or two down that left flank. Look, it's the width that's providing this momentum, and they look set to further exploit. Well, the defence have two choices: deal with the man or deal with the space.
Air Force Club are very much in charge here, dominating possession and a goal to the good. Oh, super ball. Great hit! He's scored! And that takes him up to double figures, the first significant goal-scoring landmark.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. So that's two now without reply.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
There's the hit! They are rampant! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
"3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Well timed, excellent interception. Antonio Silva. Air Force Club have scored 2 quick goals here. And he has been fouled there. Hernandez. Rodrigue. Now the finish!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And it's Conte. Oh, here's a chance! Florentino Luis. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. Antonio Silva. And he's had it nicked away. Hernandez.
There they go, hunting again.
And that's clear cut, it's a free kick. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Keeper's not concerned by that.
Well, that was just asking too much of himself from there.
Florentino Luis. Kante does really well to win the ball there. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Hit into the middle. He's got all.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. He's having a go! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, it was hit with great power, Peter, but sadly, not great precision.
Florentino Luis. Ball played for Kokchu. Florentino Luis. He's looking to set free a runner. Di Maria. He's had it taken off him. Chooses to go cross-field.
Teremos 3 minutos de acréscimo.
Kokchu. Well, there's a probing ball. Aktokolu gets into some space. Rodrigue. And he's onside. And that is expertly dealt. And the first half is done. Well, this certainly hasn't gone the way most of us in the ground had expected in advance. Granted, it is very pleasant if you're on the right side of it all.
This looks well and truly sewn up already, Peter, but please feel free to forget what I've just said if there's a spectacular turnaround.
Air Force Club are cruising it at half-time, 3-0 ahead.
Teremos uma substituição.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes. Air Force Club ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. Chance here to counter. And the shot's on here. Air Force Club can breathe again, just.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
And he was alert to it. Air Force Club come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half-time.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change.
Florentino Luis. Antonio Silva. It's Florentino Luis. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Di Maria. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Air Force Club 3 up and in almost complete control. And he's managed to get free. Big header! He arrived on cue, but fluffed his line. Florentino Luis. And it's Di Maria.
Partida de hoje, 62.005 espectadores.
Antonio Silva cuts it out. Air Force Club do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Hernandez. He's going for goal! And he's done very well to deal with it.
It was very much worth a try, and I've seen worse. That should tee him up nicely for his next attempt at least.
Substituição.
Air Force Club have their third corner. And the keeper beats it away. And he's gone backward here. Hits one! He's kept it out, just.
Well, that's why we all say indecision is fatal.
So their fourth corner of the game. Cleared away. Benfica have the chance to go the other way. That looks a cracking ball. Hernandez gets over and intercepts. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. It's a quick ball upfield. They get a throw in. Air Force Club making another change here. And the break in play means they can now affect their change.
Yeah, he's looking for instructions, probably something along the lines of, go make a nuisance of yourself.
Antonio Silva. Oh no, this does not look good. It's a mighty effort! Oh no, a quite unbelievable miss.
All he'll be thinking is, please, ground, swallow me up.
That's really well cleared. Air Force Club have, after this, one further opportunity to make a... He's had a hit! Goal! It is no contest. It is a landslide. All over in seconds. That's what they can do to you.
That's just brilliant counter-attacking football, and as soon as possession was theirs, it triggered a move of devastating speed that was just too hot to handle.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Benfica can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Well, this could be a bit of a nightmare scenario for the defence, as you're going to be facing a very willing runner now, especially one that likes to make those runs beyond the defensive line.
Air Force Club are having a ball here. Just eases him off the ball. Mudryk couldn't quite force his way through this time, but boy, he had a go at it.
Yeah, the confidence we can admire, the decision-making we can't. He learned from it.
Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Strokes it back.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here.
Aktokolu.
That's good play from him.
Aktokolu has been caught there, it's a foul. Mudryk. Mudryk! He's put his foot right through that one.
It was more possible than probable, and the outcome backed it up, Peter.
Substituição no time do Benfica.
Couple of changes then in quick succession.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Big chance! Well, he caught that pure, but no end product. Has a shot! Magnificent! A finish right from the top draw! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
Camisa 18.
Air Force Club are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
Teremos 5 minutos de acréscimo.
5 minutes to add. Hernandez aims beyond the defence. Can he latch on to this? Keeper has taken decisive action.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Aktokolu gets a good foot in there. Shifted upfield. Look at the space here. And he's straight offside. Oh, that's delightful. And that's it. Air Force Club can look back on a nigh-on perfect performance here. A super contest in which they swept their opponents aside ruthlessly. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening.
Senhoras e senhores, vejam no telão os horários dos trens nas principais estações da região.
La alineación del Barcelona será...
Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest, a sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us, and we are glad to have you alongside us for it. Well, there's a real familiarity about these scenes here, the followers of one of the most formidable teams in the history of football, ensuring that, yet again, this will be an occasion for the game's ultimate glitterati. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, Peter, I would think that this fella Valverde's role is going to be so key here. He'll be tasked with pretty much doing everything from covering the back line to winning the ball back, triggering counter-attacks, providing outlets, pressing, as well as being a goal threat. In other words, pretty much everything.
Well, quite no argument from me on that one. So it's down to business here. Played back in. Stood up well to him there. Hakimi. And it's Conte. Hakimi has it in a wide position. Up he goes! And the keeper couldn't hold it. And he has kept it out somehow.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Now it's Rice. And the shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Foden. Valverde. Çalhanoğlu. Air Force Club are applying all the early pressure.
Yeah, they've been livelier and hungrier and looked the more likely to register first.
Kane. Fiddles it through. Hakimi. Van Dijk kept his eye on it, and he's there. And it's Kane. Foden. Rice. So what can they make of this? So it is still 0-0. Closing in on goal. Can he finish? Oh, it's fallen kindly here. They've scored! And he is away. The launch of a brand new hero. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
Air Force Club have penetrated for the first time.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open...
Oh no, this does not look good. Foden. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Oh, what a climb! Oh, just couldn't turn it in.
Well, this is simple. The supply is to be admired. The defending is to be admonished.
Chance! Çalhanoğlu. Air Force Club are enjoying a good spell right now and leading. Goalkeeper's ball. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Can he put it away? Really well taken goal. And they're at it again in double quick time.
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
Marcó en el minuto 27 el dorsal 13.
Air Force Club are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Foot in, Rice with a definite fell there. Mbappe, and he's managed to get free. Nicely worked. Oh, Messi! Conte. And it's Conte. That's good vision. No luck with that dink over the top. El Mali. And they've got a throw. Van Dijk. And it's Çalhanoğlu. Kane in with the challenge. Rice. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Valverde. Now, what about a counter-attack? He's going for goal! He's got away with one there. El Mali looking to hit the byline here. He has found the way through. Oh, that's Valverde! That is decidedly lacking. Chip through. Akanji gets across to intercept that. Foden. Shot a goal!
Iniesta really needed to
Tries a shot! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Iniesta. Big header! And it's there! And the lead is 3! It is surely done! Great header, made it look easy.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
And the first half is done. Well, the contrast in fortunes here could not be much more stark. All smiles on one side, their qualities have shone through. But look across the other way, and there is nothing short of absolute deflation.
This looks well and truly sewn up already, Peter, but please feel free to forget what I've just said if there's a spectacular turnaround.
Air Force Club, 3 goals to the good after a really excellent first half that's been intriguing to watch. Plenty of highlights to show you during the break.
Cambio de jugadores.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half. Iniesta will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Passing nice and neat. Hakimi. Oh, smashing header! Oh, extraordinary.
Do I really need to tell you, Peter, that he has to do better, especially from there?
Dealt with nicely by the defence. He's had it taken off him. Air Force Club do appear to have made a half-time change.
Well, I'm assuming that this is going to end up as a tactical change, Peter.
Iniesta. It's Iniesta! He's kept it out just.
Iniesta put absolutely everything he had into that. Maybe better look next time.
And he's cut it out. That has not gone well. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Tries to dink it in. Defending of the desperate variety. And it's Conte. And he's had a shot! And the keeper threw out a limb.
Quick thinking and quick control, Peter. That creates a little more working space.
And the finish! Oh, just lacked a decent finish. Akanji.
La asistencia a este partido asciende a 96.847.
Air Force Club still have the cards to affect this game. Hakimi, who's set up one goal so far. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Messi. Van Dijk. Çalhanoğlu. He's a sharp little ball here. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Foden. Hakimi charging forward down that flank. He gets big! Oh, he got himself into a great position.
OK, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. Benzema coming on here. A change that was broadly anticipated.
Yeah, I think the manager might have feared his team could become a little tentative, conservative even, Peter, but this will make a nice change.
Rice. That's been cut out, well played. Çalhanoğlu. Kane. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Now it's Iniesta. Kane. Now Foden. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Rice on 2 now and looking for 3. The fullback is in acres of space here. He is through here. He's got tall. He got the hard part right, but the rest wrong.
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 11.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 19.
Çalhanoğlu,
Se va a llevar a cabo
Nakata.
un cambio de jugadores.
Air Force Club will have one further opportunity to make a substitution after this, their latest change. Rice. And here's a chance. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? So 3-0 now, and surely there'll be no twists in the plot. Big chance! And the keeper has shown real class. He had to be at his very best.
Well, the control on receipt was far better than the control on dispatch.
It's their second corner of the game. Gets his head to it! And here's Benzema. He's tried one! It is a very, very good save.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El
A
dorsal
moment
8.
to try and place the cherry on the cake.
Será reemplazado por
And that
el
should get the
dorsal
job done.
18.
Referee's given a throw. And it's Conte. That's an excellent interception. Mbappe. Mbappe running with the ball. Oh, he's bustling through here. No, he refuses to take the bait.
Habrá 3
Mbappe,
minutos de
not one to
descuento.
pass up the chance to run up the defence. He loves those duels.
Well, you can't grumble when a player at least tries to make...
In for a header! Final touch was poor. Son Heung-min. And it's Nakata. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And a shot! Close, but time for no more. The whistle has gone. This is a side which is purring, picture perfect. To win, they will relish having pulverised what was put in front of them. It was a pulsating performance. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. This terrific, familiar sight for all who follow Latin American football. It has featured in so many famous international tournaments.
In a system like this, Peter, the winger-fullback combinations can be absolutely crucial.
Yeah, and no doubt you can expand on that for us, Jim.
Well, there's just so many potential options and movements. Overlapping, underlapping, wingers vacating spaces to be occupied by fullbacks, coming inside, creating overloads down the middle on either flank. You get those right, and this can be a very effective system.
A tried and tested formula.
And believe it or not, Peter, we even did that back in my day.
There's the whistle. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Peter, this guy, Donnarumma, really is a generational talent, Peter. I suppose you have to be good if you're a goalkeeper and your name's Gianluigi. He really has inherited the mantle from his namesake.
Now the finish! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
He's got tall. There it is! The breakthrough strike. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Nicely weighted ball. Decent hit! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Well, the look on his face says it all.
And we have our very first corner. And he thumps it clear. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Tries a shot! Sticks it away! 2-0 and in next to no time.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Lewandowski showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Two-nil ahead already. It's been an almost perfect start.
And that is expertly dealt with.
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released.
He's tried one! And for a moment, time stood still. Donnarumma with the clearance. He's had a hit! And more and more and more! And they're at it again in double quick time!
That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
You know, I'm not going to be hard on the goalkeeper because that moved all over the place on its journey.
Air Force Club find a position of real strength now.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Thiago Silva.
And Hernandez.
Sonkrasin. Thiago Silva. Now it's Lewandowski. And he's picked out the run. Hits one! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Oh, he's been caught napping! Cross is blocked, and that's a corner. Air Force Club have the chance to go the other way. He's got away. Chance for the header! And again! And he's denied! And that is a truly outstanding save.
His radar picked up on that very quickly, and he was first to react.
It's their second corner of the game. And the shot! And now a sudden chance to counter. McAllister for Valverde. 15 minutes till half-time. Oh, he's got a side of... And the shot! Really well taken goal. And he is just ripping it up.
Yeah, the keeper was thinking about his angles, and Loft just took him out of the equation. Elementary.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, he's been the outstanding player on the pitch and devastating in front of the goal. What a display, what a player.
Air Force Club are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. He's through here. He has found the way through. In with a header! He has done it! butter. They have done it again.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
As if 3 weren't enough. This is nigh on utopian. Air Force Club are having a ball here.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Oh, that's wonderful alertness. McAllister. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Air Force Club looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. He's in plenty of space here.
Look, it's a run defences dislike, but the timing has to be spot on.
Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. Rice. Thiago Silva. Hernandez. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Interesting ball. Oh, super ball. Chance! They've got to be quick to recover this. And he lines up a cross. That's a lovely, neat pass. Closing in on... Great chance! Oh, taken with style. A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Yeah, it has become ugly for one, but the other is still delivering beauty.
Número 17.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
And the first half is done. Who would have seen this? By any yardstick, it is pretty much ideal for them.
Yeah, I think the first half performance that showed attack being the best form of defence. If they're in the face of the opposition that much, then there's little they can do in return, and I'm not sure how long they can keep the intensity and the tempo up, but it certainly paid off so far.
Air Force Club have run riot in the first half, and barring a miraculous comeback, they have done the job already.
Aquí están los jugadores.
So off we go once more. That has been cut short. Hernandez. Sonkrasin. He's having a go! And he couldn't keep it down.
A message to the wise, it's probably better to try and get him behind that defence than try that over and over.
Foden. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. McAllister. Foden.
Oh, great feat, that. Yeah, this kind of bold running will always get you into areas of possibility.
Sonkrasin. He's played him through. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Kimmich. Barcelona looking to pass their way through. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. And he's cut it out. Fires from distance. In with the challenge. And now they can clear their lines. Air Force Club have their third corner. Tries a header! Oh, he's kept it out. That's a great save. Unai Simon. Van Dijk. It's Kimmich. Looking for the run. McAllister. Now it's Foden. And he has been fouled there.
Hay un cambio en el campo de juego. Número 18. Lo reemplazará número 11.
Air Force Club perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Messi. Valverde was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And there's green grass ahead of him. McAllister. Kimmich. To McAllister. Foden. He's going for goal! He's put his foot right through that one.
OK, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Hay un cambio en el campo de juego. Número 17.
So, time for changes
Número
on
10.
both sides, actually.
Entran número 9, número 99. Cambio.
Alexander-Arnold. It's Van Dijk. Air Force Club have, after this, one further opportunity to make a substitution. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Kimmich. Now it's Messi. And no, that was never going to make it. Oh, he's found support out wide. And here's Messi.
Messi really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. Air Force Club get their fourth corner. Up for a header! Kimmich can get it clear. And now they can spring out of defence. And it's Lewandowski. No, he's not getting past him there.
Rice. It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Has a shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Barcelona will be glad to have come away from that scrape unscathed.
Well, how have they gotten away with that? Is Lady Luck out there?
Strong running down that left flank. Look at the space here. Has a shot! Donnarumma gets good distance on it. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And that is a little undercooked. No unnecessary. And that will be it. Air Force Club can look back on a nigh-on perfect performance here. A super contest in which they swept their opponents aside ruthlessly. Your reflections then, Jim?
Air Force Club definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack clicked. Whether it was link-up play, running in behind, this has just been a great day at the office.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you.
Beban con responsabilidad. Cualquier persona que parezca intoxicada o se comporte de manera inadecuada será expulsada.